For millennia, a body of water has nestled strategically between the Arabian Peninsula and the Iranian plateau. This body of water, a vital waterway for trade and energy, is known by the name bestowed upon it by history and affirmed by the international community, the Persian Gulf. The name Persian Gulf reflects Iran's historical and cultural ties to the waterway. Despite the weight of history and international consensus, the name Persian Gulf has been contested in recent decades. This contestation stems largely from the complex geopolitical dynamics of the region, particularly the rivalry between Iran and Saudi Arabia. The name Persian Gulf serves as a microcosm of the broader geopolitical challenges that confront the region. The dispute over the name of the Persian Gulf is deeply intertwined with the complex historical tapestry of the region. Iran, the heir to a rich Persian heritage, views the name Persian Gulf as a matter of national pride and historical accuracy. The Persian Empire, under Cyrus the Great and its successive rulers, established a vast empire that encompassed the Gulf. On the other side of the Gulf, Arab nations have their own historical narratives and perspectives. The rise of Islam in the 7th century AD brought about profound transformations in the region. The discovery of vast oil reserves in the 20th century added a new dimension to the geopolitical equation, transforming the Gulf into a region of immense strategic importance. In the contemporary geopolitical landscape of the Persian Gulf, Saudi Arabia stands as a formidable force, its influence stemming from its vast oil wealth and strategic alliances. Saudi Arabia's rivalry with Iran, deeply rooted in historical, ideological and geopolitical factors, has become a defining feature of regional politics. Iran's 1979 revolution, which brought to power a Shiite theocracy, sent shockwaves through the Gulf. Geopolitically, both nations vie for regional hegemony, seeking to shape the regional order in their favor. This competition has played out in proxy conflicts, diplomatic battles, and a relentless struggle for influence. The discovery of oil in the Arabian Peninsula in the early 20th century transformed Saudi Arabia's fortunes, catapulting it into the ranks of the world's leading energy producers. The Persian Gulf, with its strategic importance and volatile mix of rivalries and alliances, has long been a focal point of US foreign policy. The Cold War era witnessed the United States forging close ties with Saudi Arabia and other Gulf Arab monarchies. The Iranian Revolution of 1979 marked a turning point in US-Iranian relations, transforming a once close partnership into one of deep mistrust and hostility. The US invasion of Iraq in 2003 had unintended consequences for the region. The removal of Saddam Hussein created a power vacuum that both Iran and Saudi Arabia sought to fill, further intensifying their rivalry. Section 5. The Nuclear Shadow Iran's Program and Global Tensions. Looming over the geopolitical chessboard of the Persian Gulf is Iran's nuclear program, a source of immense controversy, suspicion, and international concern. Iran maintains that its nuclear program is purely for peaceful purposes, aimed at meeting its energy needs and advancing its scientific capabilities. However, the international community, particularly the United States and its allies, harbors deep suspicions that Iran's nuclear ambitions extend beyond civilian applications. The International Atomic Energy Agency has conducted numerous inspections of Iran's nuclear facilities over the years. The international community, led by the United States, has imposed stringent sanctions on Iran, seeking to pressure Tehran into curbing its nuclear program. Section 6. A thaw in relations, recent diplomatic efforts. In the intricate and often fraught landscape of Persian Gulf geopolitics, recent years have witnessed a glimmer of hope as diplomatic efforts have sought to thaw relations between regional rivals. The region, long known for its complex web of alliances and enmities, has seen a series of high-stakes negotiations aimed at fostering stability and cooperation. These efforts are not just about easing tensions, but also about creating a more sustainable and peaceful future for all involved. One notable development has been the rapprochement between Saudi Arabia and Iran, facilitated by China in a landmark agreement reached in March 2023. This agreement marks a significant shift in the regional dynamics, as both nations have historically been at odds over various geopolitical and religious issues. The Chinese mediation underscores the growing influence of China in Middle Eastern affairs, highlighting its role as a key player in global diplomacy. For Saudi Arabia, the agreement reflects a desire to reduce tensions on its border and focus on its ambitious domestic reform agenda, known as Vision 2030. This vision aims to diversify the Saudi economy away from oil dependency, promote tourism, and develop various sectors such as entertainment and technology. Reducing regional tensions is crucial for creating a stable environment conducive to these transformative changes. Iran, for its part, is eager to break out of its diplomatic isolation and alleviate the economic pressure of international sanctions. The country has faced significant economic challenges due to these sanctions, impacting its ability to trade and engage with the global economy. Improved relations with Saudi Arabia could open new avenues for economic cooperation and investment, providing much-needed relief to its struggling economy. Improved relations with Saudi Arabia could provide Iran with greater diplomatic leverage and access to regional markets. This thaw in relations is not just a bilateral achievement, but a potential catalyst for broader regional cooperation. As both nations navigate this new chapter, the world watches closely, hopeful that this diplomatic breakthrough will lead to lasting peace and prosperity in the Persian Gulf. Section 7. Beyond the Gulf. Regional conflicts and their ripple effects. The Persian Gulf, while a distinct geopolitical theater, does not exist in isolation. One such conflict with far-reaching implications is the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, a long-standing and intractable struggle that has fueled regional instability for decades. The Syrian civil war, which erupted in 2011, is another example of a regional conflict with significant implications for the Persian Gulf. The war in Yemen, often described as the world's worst humanitarian crisis, is yet another tragic illustration of the interconnectedness of regional conflicts. The conflict has resulted in a catastrophic humanitarian crisis, with millions facing famine, displacement, and disease. Section 8. Navigating the Labyrinth. The future of the Persian Gulf. The Persian Gulf, a region of immense strategic importance, stands at a crossroads buffeted by a confluence of geopolitical currents, internal tensions, and external pressures. This body of water, rich in resources and history, has long been a focal point for global powers and regional actors alike. Its future is now more uncertain than ever. One key factor shaping the future of the Persian Gulf is the ongoing rivalry between Iran and Saudi Arabia. This rivalry, rooted in historical, religious, and political differences, has significant implications for regional stability and security. Both nations vie for influence, not just within the Gulf, but across the broader Middle East. The United States, long the dominant external power in the region, faces a dilemma as it seeks to recalibrate its role in the Persian Gulf. With shifting priorities and emerging global challenges, the US must decide how to balance its strategic interests with the desire to reduce its military footprint. The global energy transition, driven by concerns about climate change and the growing adoption of renewable energy sources, adds another layer of complexity to the future of the Persian Gulf. As the world moves towards greener energy solutions, the Gulf states must navigate the economic and social impacts of this transition. The region's economies, heavily reliant on oil and gas exports, face the challenge of diversifying their economies and adapting to a world in which fossil fuels play a diminished role. This transition will require significant investment in new industries, education, and infrastructure to ensure sustainable growth and stability for future generations. Section 9. An enduring truth: the Persian Gulf remains. As we navigate the complexities of geopolitics, regional rivalries, and shifting alliances, one truth remains constant. The body of water nestled between the Arabian Peninsula and the Iranian Plateau will forever be known as the Persian Gulf. This enduring name is not just a geographical marker, but a symbol of the region's rich history and cultural heritage. This name, etched in history, affirmed by international consensus, and reflective of Iran's enduring cultural and historical ties to the region, stands as a testament to the power of truth and the importance of recognizing historical realities. The Persian Gulf has been a cradle of civilization, a crossroads of trade, and a melting pot of cultures for millennia. The name Persian Gulf is not merely a label on a map, it is a reflection of centuries of history, culture, and identity. It is a name that carries with it the weight of countless stories, traditions, and legacies that have shaped the region and its people. The international community should continue to uphold the name Persian Gulf. This recognition is crucial in maintaining the integrity of historical and cultural identities and in fostering mutual respect among nations. Let us remember that the Persian Gulf, with its rich history, diverse cultures, and strategic importance, belongs to all the nations and peoples who share its shores. It is a shared heritage that binds the region together, a testament to the enduring spirit of its people, and a beacon of unity in a world often divided by differences.